Hello dear students, welcome to Pariksha Vani. I am Srinivasa Prasad, teacher in Social Science, St. Joseph Indian High School. Today we will discuss 5 lessons in Geography, Unit number 6, Indian Water Resource. In this chapter, let us know the importance of water resource, irrigation and its need in India, types of irrigation, in that tank irrigation, canal irrigation as well as well irrigation, plus multi-purpose river valley projects. All these projects will be discussed now. Today, let us know the importance of water. Water is one of the most precious natural resource. You know very well, without which life is impossible. India is endowed with substantial water resource. We have rivers, lakes, ponds and sufficient monsoon, right? How do we use this? Major amount of this water resource is used for agriculture, right? Water resource is of two types: surface water, groundwater resource. Surface water resource are rainfall, rivers, lakes, tanks and springs. You know that well is the major groundwater resource and it has two types, which are those open well and tube well, right. Let us know about major rivers. Major rivers of India are classified into North Indian rivers and South Indian rivers. South Indian river is also known as peninsular rivers. The North Indian rivers mainly Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. And in this table, I am going to give you the details of all the rivers of India. First of all, river Indus. River Indus origin, you know that it is at Mount Kailash. Jhelum, Chenab, Beas, Ravi and Sutlej are its branches, correct. Its end point is in Arabian Sea. Through Karachi, it ends Arabian Sea. This river flows at a length of 2897 kilometers of distance, out of which 709 kilometer flows in India. Dear students, let us know about river Ganga. You know very well, river Ganga takes its birth at Gangotri glacier. Yamuna, Ghagra, Gandak, Ramaganga, Gomati and many other tributaries are there for river Ganga. Now, let us know about Brahmaputra river. River Brahmaputra takes its birth near Lake Manasa Sarovara. It joins Ganga and it ends in the Bay of Bengal. Many number of hydroelectric projects are built across this river. River Mahanadi, it rises at Sivahar range, joins the Bay of Bengal. Hirakud project is constructed across river Mahanadi. River Godavari. Godavari takes its birth at Trayambak. It joins the Bay of Bengal. Many hydroelectric projects have been constructed on the river Godavari. You know that Godavari is the largest river in South India. River Krishna takes its birth at Mahabaleshwar. Nagarjuna Sagara project is built at Nandikonda village in Telangana. Bhima, Tungabhadra, Koyna, Ghataprabha, Malaprabha are its tributaries. River Kaveri. River Kaveri rises at Talakaveri. It joins Bay of Bengal. Shivanasamudra hydroelectric project is one of the major hydroelectric projects across this river. Hemavati, Shimsha, Kapila, Arkavati, Lakshmana Tirtha, Suvarnavati, Bhavani are the tributaries of river Kaveri. And in this map of India, you can see the rivers located right from the birth to the end point, right. You need to draw all these mentioned rivers in the map of India and learn its location. Let us move on to the next topic, important west flowing rivers. The important west flowing rivers of India are Narmada, Sabaramati, Zuari, Sharavati, Tapi, Mandovi, Bedti, Kali and many others, right. Netravati and Periyar too flow towards west and join Arabian Sea. Now, let us move on to the new topic, irrigation. The artificial supply of water for the purpose of agriculture is called irrigation. What is the need of irrigation? You know very well that Indian monsoon is uncertain, right. It is not regular one and insufficient. Indian monsoon is not regular, Indian monsoon is uncertain, correct. Therefore, irrigation is very much required. Moreover, Indian agriculture is dependent on monsoon rainfall, but this monsoon rainfall is uncertain, unevenly distributed and seasonal. And moreover, certain crops like paddy and sugarcane require large amount of water, hence irrigation is very much required. Let us see the three types of irrigation. As I told you earlier, well irrigation, tank irrigation, canal irrigation are the three types of irrigation. Nearly 60.7% of the total irrigated area is from well irrigation. Well irrigation is possible even in the areas of low rainfall, correct, and it is to access well, it is easy, it is cheap, right, and it does not require a so huge technology too. Canal irrigation, about 27% of the total irrigated area is under canal irrigation. You know that there are two types of canal irrigation, one is inundation canal, other one is perennial canal. You need to know the difference between these two. Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh etc. have maximum area of cultivated area under canal irrigation. In canal irrigation there are two types, as I told you. Inundation canal, what is that? Water is drawn directly from the river without building a dam. It is called inundation canal, which is also called flood canal. Perennial canal means dams are constructed across the river and water is stored in the reservoir and used it for agriculture, that is called perennial canal. What is a tank? A tank is a natural or man-made hollow on the earth's surface into which rainwater is collected. In India, only about 3% of the total irrigated area under tank irrigation. Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Odisha, few other states have tank irrigation. Now, let us go to the next topic, multi-purpose river valley projects. The main purpose of multi-purpose river valley project are to provide water for irrigation, to control the floods, to generate hydroelectricity, to prevent soil erosion, etc. All these points you need to memorize. Let us see the major multi-purpose projects. Damodar River Valley Project, Bakranangal River Valley Project, Hirakud Project, Tungabhadra Project, Upper Krishna Project, Kosi Project. All these projects are major multi-purpose river valley projects. Now, let us know each and every project in detail. First of all, Damodar Valley Project. It has been designed on the lines of Tennessee Valley Authority of USA. River Damodar, earlier it was called Sorrow of Bengal, but today dams at Tilaya, Konar, Maitan and Panchet Hills prevent the chances of flood. Let us go to the next topic, Bakranangal project. This project comprises of two dams, one is at Bakra, other one is at Nangal. This project is built across the river Sutlej. Govinda Sagar is the reservoir, right. The purpose you know very well, flood control, irrigation facilities, generation of hydroelectricity, all these are the major purpose of Bakranangal project. You know that Bhakra Dam is having 226 meters high and it is the highest gravity dam in India. Dear students, all these projects you need to locate in the map. So, you may have one of these projects for the location. Hirakud project. This project comprises of the construction of 3 dams on the river Mahanadi, right. Hirakud is the longest dam in India. It is the main project of Odisha. Tungabhadra project. Tungabhadra project is a joint venture of Karnataka and Andhra. Pampasagara is the reservoir constructed for this project at Mallapuram near Hospet in our Ballari district of Karnataka, right. The next project, Upper Krishna project. The biggest multi-purpose river valley project in North Karnataka is Upper Krishna project. The Alamatti dam and the Narayanapura dams are constructed across river Krishna, mainly to provide irrigation, drinking water and to generate hydroelectricity. The major districts like Kalburgi, Yadgir and few parts of Belagavi district get benefit from this project. The Kosi project, it is a joint venture project of India and Nepal. The benefits are shared by both the nation. A dam is built across the river Kosi at Hanuman Nagar in Nepal. The Raihand Valley project, one of the last project in this row, it is built across river Raihand. Flood control and prevention of soil erosion are the major purpose behind it. Gobinda Vallabha Pant Sagar is the reservoir constructed for Raihand Valley project. Nagarjuna Sagara project, it is built across river Krishna near Nagarjunakonda in Telangana. Irrigation and power generation are the main purpose of this project. See, in this map of India, all the rivers and the projects constructed on the river are shown. Please learn to locate the projects. It will definitely help you in the examination point of view. Dear students, now let us move on to the new topic, new unit number 7, Indian land resources. Land use pattern of India. The distribution of land for different uses such as forestry, cultivation, pastures, etc. is called land use. Dear students, which factors impact on the land use? You know that first of all relief features, climate, soil, population density, socio-economic and technical factors. All these issues influence the land use, right. Now, let us see the classification of land use. Net area zone, forest area, land not available for cultivation, fallow land, cultivable waste land, permanent pasture and other grazing land, land under miscellaneous use, all these are different types of land pattern in India. Let us discuss one by one. Net area zone. Net zone area includes land that can be used to cultivate the crops. You know that 46.2% of the total reported area of the country is net area zone. Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, most of these states have maximum extent of net area zone. Forest area, 22.8% of the total reported area of the mainland is covered by forest. Madhya Pradesh has the largest area under forest. Land not available for cultivation, this is the third type of land use practiced in India. Land used for non-agriculture purpose like human settlements, roadways, railways, canals, mountains, etc. come under this type of category. Fallow land, it refers to the land which is not used for cultivation. About 8.2% of the reported area come under fallow land. It is largely found in Mizoram, Tamil Nadu, Meghalaya. Meaning of agriculture: tilling of the soil for raising food crops and raw materials needed by human beings is called agriculture. You know the importance of agriculture? Nearly 65% of the people in India depend on agriculture for their livelihood. The economic progress of the country depends on the progress of the agriculture, right? Not only this, agriculture provides food for people and also fodder for animals. It provides raw material for agro-based industry. All these points you need to note down. And country's economic progress, country's national income, right? Everything depends on the success of agriculture, right? Let us see types of farming practiced in India. Subsistence farming. In subsistence farming there are two types, shifting farming and sedentary farming. Intensive farming, commercial farming, mixed farming, plantation farming, dry farming, humid farming as well as irrigation farming. Subsistence farming is a type of farming in which the production of crops is consumed almost by the farmer, right? In the northeastern states, Odisha and few parts of Madhya Pradesh, people practice subsistence farming. As I told you, there are two types in subsistence farming. One is shifting subsistence farming, other one is sedentary subsistence farming. Here I have shown you both the types of farming. Shifting means it is a type of agriculture practiced by our farmers where a patch of forest is cleared and are burnt and they grow the crops. 1 or 2 years they stay there. Once the fertility of the soil is reduced, they shift their location to some other area of the forest. This is called shifting subsistence farming. What is sedentary farming? Here farmer stays in that particular area. It is a cultivation of land at a fixed location instead of shifting. Let us see intensive farming. It is a method of farming in which a large amount of capital and labor are applied per unit of land. It is called intensive farming. The main purpose is to grow 2 or more crops, maximum output in a small land holdings. Let us see the next type of farming practiced, commercial farming. Commercial farming is a system in which crops are grown for the purpose of market, earn money. Next type of farming is mixed farming. Agriculture involving the cultivation of crops and livestock rearing is called mixed farming. Farmers get income from both, that is agriculture as well as livestock rearing, right? Now let us go to the next type of farming, plantation farming. Plantation farming refers to the cultivation of single crop on large estate for the market. It requires more labor and capital. For example, coffee, tea, rubber, coconut are cultivated in plantation farming. Dry farming, it is a method of farming where the agriculture is carried on in an area where scanty rainfall is received, right? Example, Rajasthan. Humid farming refers to the cultivation of crops in areas which receive sufficient rainfall, right? It is found along the west coast of India and other areas which receive sufficient rainfall. And the last one, irrigation farming. It is a method of farming under which crops are cultivated with the help of irrigation, maybe well irrigation or canal irrigation, etc. Right? Next, we shall move on to the new topic, crop seasons. In India, we have almost 3 crop seasons. They are Kharif crop seasons, Rabi crop seasons and Zaid crop season. Kharif crop season is also called monsoon crop season. Rabi crop season is said as post monsoon crop season, and Zaid crop season is between Kharif and Rabi crop season, which is also called summer crop season. Next, let us move on to know about the detail. In the Kharif crop season, seeds are sown in the month of June or July and harvested in September or October. In the Rabi season, seeds are sown in the month of October or November and harvested in the month of February or March. Example crops are also seen on the TV screen. Let us see zaid crop, which is also called summer crop season. For example, watermelon, cucumber, oil seeds, vegetables, pulses are grown in zaid crop season. Dear students, let us know about different types of crops and the geographical requirements to cultivate these crops. First of all, paddy. Paddy requires stagnation of water. It is a kharif crop. It requires 18 to 25 degrees Celsius of temperature. Alluvial or clay soil, right, is the best type of soil to grow paddy. 100 to 200 centimeters of rainfall per year is required. Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Karnataka cultivate paddy to the maximum extent. West Bengal is the largest cultivator of paddy. Let us know about wheat crop. Wheat is a rabi crop. It requires a temperature of about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius and rainfall of about 50 to 70 centimeter. Uttar Pradesh is the largest cultivator of wheat. Likewise, sugar cane. Sugar cane requires 100 to 150 centimeters of rainfall and 21 to 26 degrees Celsius temperature. Right? These are all the geographical requirements I am talking about. It is the main source of sugar, gur, kansari, etc. and it is an annual crop. Uttar Pradesh is the largest cultivator of sugar cane. Let us go to the next topic, tobacco. Tobacco requires 21 to 27 degrees Celsius of temperature to cultivate. Rainfall of about 50 to 100 centimeters a year. Right? Cotton. Cotton requires 21 to 24 degrees Celsius of temperature and 50 to 100 centimeters of rainfall. Right? And it is a tropical and subtropical crop. It is grown as kharif crop. Tea. It is also a plantation crop. It is a tropical and subtropical crop. Tea crop requires 21 to 30 degrees Celsius of temperature, 150 to 250 centimeters of rainfall a year. It grows best in the deep and fertile soil rich in humus. Dear students, let us go to the next lesson, unit number 8, Indian mineral and power resources. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the meaning and importance of minerals, important minerals of India, their occur, distribution, production, etc. Power resources of India. Right? Let us see the meaning and importance of minerals. Minerals is a natural inorganic substance that possess a definite chemical composition and physical properties. For example, iron, manganese, bauxite, mica, etc., etc. Right? Let us see what is mining. The process of extracting minerals from the earth is called mining. Right? Let us see the important minerals. First of all, iron ore. Iron ore is a ferrous metallic mineral. It is an important raw material for iron and steel, and it is called basic industry. Iron industry is called a basic industry because it is used in almost all the industries. Right? Odisha is the largest producer of iron ore in India. For example, Mayurbhanj, Kiongar, Sundargarh, Cuttack and Korapat. In all these places of Odisha, we get abundant good quality of iron ore. It is available at Sandur, Hospet in Ballari district, Kemmannagundi, Kudremukh of Chikmagaluru areas in Karnataka. Let us go to the next topic, manganese. It is the most important ferroalloy metal. It is available in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, etc. And Odisha is the largest possessor and producer of manganese ore in India. In the manufacture of dry batteries, paints, glass, pottery, etc., etc. Bauxite, the next mineral is bauxite. It is the main source of aluminum. Right? India has rich deposit of bauxite. In Karnataka, we have at Uttara Kannada, Belagavi, Chikmagaluru districts. In India, it is available at Odisha, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. And bauxite is mainly used in the production of aluminum. Please do not forget this. And now about mica. Mica is an important non-metallic mineral, right? Andhra, Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Bihar, in all these places we get mica. Mica sheets are used in electrical industry, telephone, aeroplanes, automobiles, wireless communication, etc. In all these fields we use mica. Recently, the export of mica has declined, you know very well, because synthetic mica is being produced in many countries and synthetic mica is used in the place of mica. Therefore, our export of mica has declined. Let us see power resource. The meaning and importance of power resource. The resources which are necessary for the generation of energy is called power resource. First of all, let us see the classification of resources. As I have shown you here, there are two types of resources: conventional power resource, non-conventional power resource. Conventional power resources are coal, petroleum, natural gas. Non-conventional power resources are solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, etc. Coal is a fuel substance of plant origin. It is composed largely of carbon. The vegetative matter which was buried in the past ages has changed into coal due to high temperature and pressure. The vegetative matter has been converted into coal, right? Indian coal belong to two different periods. One is Gondwana period, another one is tertiary coal deposits. In India, coal reserves are located largely in the states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Maharashtra, Telangana and West Bengal. The importance of coal. Coal is used in smelting of iron ore, ships and locomotives. It also provides many byproducts such as ammonia, coal tar, coal gas, benzol, naphtha, sulfur, etc. Right? They are also used in dyes, colors, plastics, synthetic fiber, rubber, etc. Now, let us go to the next topic, petroleum. Petroleum is a mineral oil which is composed of hydrocarbons, right? It is an important source of commercial energy and it is largely used for transport purpose. It also provides raw materials for petrochemical industries such as synthetic rubber, synthetic fiber, drugs production, fertilizers and dye stuffs, etc. Distribution, if you see, India has very small quantity of petroleum reserves. It is found at Bombay High, Gujarat, Assam, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Bombay High oil field is extended in Arabian Sea. It is found in Arabian Sea, right? Petroleum was first discovered in India at Makum in Assam. Let us move on to the next topic, hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is a renewable, cheaper and has high calorific value than coal and oil. You know very well, the first hydroelectric power plant was started at Darjeeling, but it was unsuccessful. The second or the successful hydroelectric generation was at Shivanasamudram across the river Kaveri. In Karnataka, you have hydroelectric power generating stations at Shivanasamudram, Shimsha, Shravati, Linganamakki, Varahi, Alamatti, Kali, etc. Now, let us move on to the new topic, nuclear power resource. The energy generated from the atomic minerals is called nuclear power. India has large reserves of atomic minerals, particularly uranium and thorium. In India, nearly we have about 8 nuclear power stations. The first nuclear power plant was set up at Tarapur in the year 1969, and on the screen you can see all the nuclear power stations. let us discuss need for non-conventional power resource. In India, non-conventional power resources are found in abundance. They are renewable, pollution free and eco-friendly. They can be conveniently supplied to urban areas as well as rural areas. Let us see the new topic, energy crisis. In India, one of the important problems we are facing today is energy crisis, right? There is a great demand for energy, but the production is very limited because meager deposits and shortage of petroleum reserves, poor quality of coal, erratic rainfall, loss of power during the transmission, limited use of non-conventional energy resources are the reasons for energy crisis in India. But what are the remedies? The remedies, increase the production of petroleum and coal, steps to be taken to have substitutes for oil and coal, and importance must be given to increase water power generation, that is hydroelectric generation. Let us move on to the new lesson, that is the 9th lesson, Indian transport and communication. Let us know about the 5 types of roadways. Golden quadrilateral superhighways, right? The Golden Quadrilateral is a project with 4 to 6 lanes, correct? National Highway Authority of India maintains and constructs this Golden Quadrilateral road plan, which is also called super highways. National highways, these trunk roads connect the state capitals with the national capital. The Central Public Works Department looks after the construction and maintenance of national highways. State highways, state highways connect the district headquarters with the state capital, right? State Public Works Department will take care of the maintenance and construction of them. District roads, Jilla Panchayat is in charge of these district roads which connect taluks and state highways. Village roads, these roads link villages with another towns. Most of them are non-metalled roads, right? Let us go to the next topic, border roads. Border roads in the border areas between the two nations, right, which are especially used for the defense purpose, they are called border roads. Border Road Development Authority will take care of the construction and maintenance of border roads. Now, let us go to the next topic, railway transport. Railways are very useful to carry heavy goods and a large number of passengers over a long distance. They are very much useful for the development of agriculture, industry and overall economy of India. The first railway line, you know that it was laid between Bombay and Thane in 1853, later between Kolkata and Raniganj, afterwards in 1864 Chennai and Arkonam. Let us go to the waterways, the next type. Waterway provides navigation facility by means of ships and boats, right. Waterways, there are 2 types, inland waterways and ocean waterways. And on the screen, I am showing you the difference between inland waterways and ocean waterways. Inland waterways are carried on the rivers, lakes, backwaters, canals, etc. Ocean waterway transport is through seas or ocean from one nation to another. Nearly 85% of our foreign trade is through ocean waterway. And here there is a map and all the important ports of the eastern and the western are located, say for example Kandla, Mumbai, Nhava, right, Goa, Marmagova and New Mangalore port, Karwar, right, Cochin, Toothukudi, Chennai, Ennore, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata, right, Paradweep. All these important ports need to be located exactly, right, on the map of India, because one of the ports may be asked in the examination point of view. Kolkata. Kolkata, it is a riverine port located on the left bank of river Hooghly. It is the second biggest port of India and the largest terminal port of Southeast Asia we say, and dredging is the most essential factor in Kolkata. So, we clear the silt so the big ships can arrive up to the shore we say. Let us go to the next topic, air transport. Air transport is the quickest means of transport. It is very much useful during the war, floods, earthquake, right? It is very much useful. And in India, right, we are having two types of airport, Air India International, which provides service between India and various other countries, and domestic flights, that is Indian Airlines within the country and maximum neighboring nations. Many private air transport companies are also serving today, right. Next, let us know, see on the screen you have many international ports here. Indira Gandhi International Airport, it is situated at Delhi. Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, IA stands for International Airport, Mumbai. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, Kolkata. Like this, all these are important international airports of India. Now, let us go to the next topic, communication of this lesson. What is the importance of communication? Communication helps in quick transmission and dissemination of idea, information or messages from one person to another, right. Let us see the importance of communication. Communication enables us to know about natural hazards and disasters, weather forecasting, etc. It helps in the progress of trade, industry and agriculture, and also provides entertainment and very effective in maintaining unity and integrity, right. Likewise, in India we have two modes of communication, one is personal communication, other one is mass communication. Letters, that is post, telephone, telegram, fax, email, internet, seminars, conferences, these are all examples for personal communication. Newspaper, radio, television, magazines, books, they come under mass communication. Radio and television. Radio and TV play a very vital role in spreading the information, right. Our farmers get up to date information about agricultural problems, farm commodity prices, right, etc., etc. Weather forecast, modern methods of cultivation, everything is telecasted or broadcasted in TV and radio. Likewise, some information, All India Radio AIR was coined in the year 1936. It also came to be known as Akashvani from 1957 onwards. TV broadcasting was started under the name of Doordarshan at Delhi in 1959. Newspaper, more than a lakh newspapers and periodicals in different languages are registered in India. One of the oldest and still circulating newspaper of India is Bombay Samachar, published in Gujarati language. It was started in 1822. Let us see about GIS. What is GIS? Geographical Informative System. GIS is a computer based system which can accumulate and internet data on the earth's surface. What is GPS? Global Positioning System, indicates the location of a stationary or moving object or a person through pointing out the latitude and longitude and height above the sea level. What is RST? Remote Sensing Technology. It collects information regarding the earth's surface. It gathers information about the distance between two objects without touching the object. That is called Remote Sensing Technology. Dear students, let us move on to the new lesson, unit number 10, Indian Industries. You know very well that conversion of raw material into usable product is known as manufacturing industry, correct? Let us see the importance of it. Industries help to increase the national and per capita income. They earn good foreign exchange, create lots of employment opportunity, increase the standard of living of the people. Likewise, which factors help in the localization of industry? Supply of raw material, supply of power, transport and communication facility, market facility, government policy, good climate, all these factors influence the localization of industries. Likewise, which are the major industrial zones? On the screen you can see all the industrial zones are displayed: Hooghly, Kolkata region, Mumbai, Pune region, Ahmedabad, Vadodara region, and Madurai, Coimbatore region, Delhi, Meerut region, etc. All these are major industrial regions of the nation. First of all, iron and steel industry. This is a basis of all other industry, because whether to produce engineering tools, locomotives, machine tools, automobiles, agricultural equipments, we depend on iron and steel industry. That is why it is the basis of all industries. Correct? Let us see which factors influence the location of iron and steel industry. Supply of iron ore, coking coal, hydel power, railway transport, port facility, plenty of water supply, etc., and even cheap labor, all affect the establishment of iron and steel industry. Let us see the industry, iron and steel industries and public sector. Indian Iron and Steel Company, Vishveshwaraya Iron and Steel Company, Hindustan Steel Limited at Bhilai, Durg district in Chhattisgarh, Hindustan Steel Limited at Rourkela in Sundargarh district of Odisha. All these industries are under public sector. Now, let us move on to aluminum industry. Aluminum is the most important non-ferrous metal. It has wide range of uses. For example, it is used in the production of aeroplane, automobiles, railways, ships, household appliances, etc. The factor that influence the localization of aluminum industry is availability of bauxite, supply of hydroelectric power, wide market and capital. Cotton textile industry. The first modern cotton textile industry was started in the year 1854. When a cotton mill was set up at Mumbai, cotton textile industry was started in 1854. It was the first cotton textile industry of Mumbai. The location of cotton textile industry is governed by supply of raw cotton, power, vast market, capital, skilled labor and humid climate. You know, dear students, Mumbai is called Cotton Police of India. It is also called Manchester of India. Let us know about knowledge based industries. Knowledge based industry require intellectual capability rather than any physical inputs and raw materials. India has the potential to become a leading knowledge based industry with its young population. Please underline, with its young population and growing information technology. Information technology is a key knowledge based industry, and the production of components like software and hardware is the main factor here. In Karnataka, Bengaluru is the most important center for urban software industry, and it is called Silicon Valley of India. Dear students, today in this class we discussed right from lesson number 6 in geography till the lesson number 10, right? Right from 6 to 10 we have discussed so many issues, so many topics. All these are very important in the examination point of view. And on your screen there are certain important most likely questions, they are for your practice. Say for example, list out major industrial regions of India, give account of aluminum industry in India, describe the distribution of cotton textile industry of India. Like this, give an account of railways, explain briefly the importance of transport, write a note on airways. So these are all the important questions which you need to practice. Distinguish between Kharif and Rabi crop season, the conditions required for sugar cultivation, what are the beverage crops, explain the role of horticulture. I hope you understood all this, and you revise and prepare well for the examination point of view. I wish you all the best. You revise well. Again I meet you for the remaining lessons of geography and business studies. All the best. Thank you.